Hello beautiful people and welcome to the channel Life After Narc. My name's Debbie and I talk about all things to do with narcissistic, abusive and toxic relationships, as well as looking at healing from them. And today's video I'm actually completely changing the subject and using my channel for something completely different. This is to do with a petition that I would really love you all to sign. I'm going to put the link in the comments in the description box below. This can be signed by anybody in the world. So wherever you are in the world, whether you're in the UK, the US, South Africa, New Zealand, India, wherever you are, I know there's quite a lot of you that follow me from around the world, I would really ask you to sign this petition. What it's for is to prevent an estate from being built behind my property. Now this estate is a big estate. It's going to be 1,800 houses, and there's not just the houses that are involved in this, but there's infrastructure around it as well, such as water, sewage, and so on. But also this piece of land is a natural habitat for many wild animals. And as you know, here in the UK we don't have a lot of green land left. It's mostly built up, and the government did say that they would build only on brown land, and they've changed their minds recently. So I'm going to show you this land and what it looks like. So bear with me a second. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, so just bear with me a second. So this land, it's full of brambles, okay, at the moment on this field, but there are other fields. So if you have a look at this field in front of me, or directly in front of you, this at the moment is left to brambles, which is great for food, for people and for the animals. Then behind that, I don't know if you can see, there is a dam, and it's a fishing dam. So what is going to happen is that there is a stream that runs from a town up the road, well, a small village up the road, and it runs into the fishing dam. Now the wall of the dam is built with clay, and there's a risk of when heavy machinery is moved onto this field and this area that the dam wall may collapse, which will flood the plain, which is, I don't know if you can see over the brambles, which is down there. It's a flood plain. They want to build there as well. That will flood that area, then down into Cresswell Crags. Some of you may have heard of Cresswell Crags. It's a historical site where they have found many dinosaur bones, as well as witches' marks in the caves. That has also got a dam wall that may burst, and then the water will run from there down through Carburton, which is another village that has lakes, and from there into Clumber Park, which is another National Heritage site. And this will damage the watercourses. But if you have a look across here to the back, there are those houses there. Now the one on the right hand side of me, which is probably the left hand side of your screen, the old one, is a grade 2 listed building. So if they do bring in heavy machinery, it's likely to damage that house. Now behind that, behind the dam, you can see there's another field there that they want to put industrial buildings on. And then right at the back you can see some trees, that's a wood. And there's another field behind the grade 2 listed house that they want to build on as well. Basically this land looks after bees, butterflies, hedgehogs. There is definitely a fox that comes here. All the other animals associated with that. Also, people use this for recreation. not only the animals but the flora as well. In the wood there are bluebells which are protected. There's also Jacob's ladders, which I have filmed before on my Debbie Wolf Reeves page on Facebook, so if you want to see more about that you can go on to that, follow me there. But yeah, they want to destroy this land. Now, I know we need houses in the UK, we definitely do, but why are we building on Greenland? This is a village. This amount of houses will actually double the population of this village and put huge pressure onto the infrastructure of the village. So the village itself dates back to the Middle Ages. A lot of the roads are very narrow, so there is no parking in the centre of the village as it is. Doctors, schools, you know, there aren't enough. We struggle already to get doctor's appointments here, and the schools are already full. Now, I believe that in this shed over here, which is in my garden, that I have bats. So I'm trying to get somebody to come out and do a survey. So this is the old shed, and you can see there's ivy and honeysuckle on top of that. So they would need to knock this down. Then here is a garage, and a cat. If anybody wants the cat, you can take her. I also believe there are bats in the roof of the garage. One night I was putting tools away in the garage and a bat flew out. And then behind that is my house. I don't know if you can see it there. As I say, I rent, it's not my property. And they have said they want to demolish this house as well, which dates back a few hundred years. It was built for the manager of the mine, which used to be across the road here, the mine head, where the shaft went down. And I believe that this building should be protected as well as part of the local history of Clowne. So I'm going to put the objection and the petition on the comments section of my of this description box. And please, it's 2 minutes. 2 minutes, that's all you need to do. It's 2 minutes worth of filling out the petition. Really is so quick and so simple, and every signature counts. In the UK, in the US, wherever you are, it all counts. So please help me protect this land, protect where I live, and protect the lives of all the animals and creatures that live in this land as well. So if you could do that, I would be eternally grateful. I hope to see you next time. Blessed be.